Hi, I'm Stephen Sloan, and I'm the one who put this page together. The reason I put it together is because I love Ashland. I've raised my three children here for the last 10 years, our three children, um, and I see that there's something that's a very big challenge ahead for all of us. And there's a challenge right now and another one ahead. So I just wanted to kind of start gathering the community. I looked out to see what other small towns are doing, and it looks like if we can get input from around the community as broadly as we can and begin to refine ideas into things that we can actually do as citizens, not looking to the city to solve all of our problems, because they have problems of their own. They have six businesses to run, the lights and the water and the wastewater and all the rest of it. So their tax revenue is way down. So I think as citizens, we are lucky to be coming from a community that has historically gathered together and solved its own problems. The Chautauqua movement brought culture to a rural community. Then after the war, OSF came together and started creating the arts here. And now we need to figure out what's going to happen if OSF can't be the main engine for the next few years. What if we lose a bunch of jobs? What if we lose a bunch of the stores on Main Street? What if we have hungry people? And we do have hungry people here. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? That's my question. I want to start that conversation. Why me? Because I'm a local leadership consultant. I work with a number of small businesses. I'm serve on a number of boards and Siskiyou School Board, the president of the board of the film festival and of the Oregon Extension up in Lincoln. But I also have served on the Chautauqua Poets and Writers Board as well, and a variety of other business and organizations around the country. So part of my background is what gives me this interest. I studied economic history, so this moment in history is interesting to me. And I also served in the office supply industry just as Office Depot and Staples started taking over the market. And I was one of those independent dealers. There were 6,000 of us, and a few years later, there were 3,000 of us. And the way that those 3,000 survived is that we formed cooperatives, and we got together, just like the food co-op, just like the Grange. We got together, we started buying things together, we started marketing together. We banded together as a community of small businesses, and we survived. In fact, many of those businesses are doing quite well. Well, they were until a few weeks ago. So, so we're in this together. I know it's possible to come together in what seem like impossible situations and find ways to work towards a common goal. So what I'm doing now is just trying to collect ideas of what do we value, what do we need, what do we want this to look like, so that we can start doing things that will serve immediate needs, but also not take us away from who we are and who we want to be. Because we all moved here for a reason. Even the people who grew up here, they stayed here for a reason, a lot of reasons. And I don't want to lose that in what happens next. So I hope you'll join us in coming together and trying to figure this out. You know, I have been in conversation with a number of business people in town, landlords, the city, people at the university. This is a conversation that's growing very quickly with some very, very good minds and good hearts involved already. But this is not sponsored by the city. This is not sponsored by some political group. This is just us coming together, trying to figure out what do we do. So I hope you'll join us, and I hope to meet you soon if I haven't already. Thanks so much.